So one of my favorite plugin companies, Ujam, just released their first effects module, which is the Artificial Reverb Designer, so UFX Reverb. And this includes 10 algorithmic reverb modes, 25 creative filter models, for example, megaphone, unique audio ducking function. This is something I increasingly love on my effects plugins, so that's really cool that Ujam does this. And 50 different finishers. And so in the Ujam world, a finisher is basically a chain of plugin effects that you can control by turning a single knob. So this is designed to be a solid source of inspiration. The infinite possibilities of electronic music production is its blessing and its curse. Think of UFX as your digital companion on your creative journey. It gives you all the possibilities with none of the overwhelm. So basically, this is designed to be a really cool reverb tool that can allow you to create some unique, cool reverbs without having to spend tons of time diving into, you know, room size, decay time, all that kind of stuff. Just a few simple controls to help you dial in the sound you want. It also has a cool freeze feature here, so you can build custom pads or atmospheric sound effects from any source signal. Basically, you can turn the reverb tail that this creates into its own sound. You can freeze that tail and turn it into a sound. And then you can add in finisher goodness like grain, delay, etc., 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 to add unique features and textures that will set your production apart from the pack. So here is the UI. As you can see, it's a very simplified and intuitive and practical version of a reverb. So you got your dimension here, so how long your reverb lasts, the size of the room, the pre-delay, here's your ducking control, here's your freeze control, your character here, the diffusion, dampening, and modulation. And you've got your finisher over here, your filter, and even this little surprise tool here. So you can randomly choose a configuration of controls. And of course, your mix control here. So how much you want the reverb to be present, and that's about it. So let's hear just the default setting here on just some vocals I recorded here. Keys here. Pretty cool. Now, real quick before testing out this plugin, I just want to let you know that you can get 20% off this and all Ujam plugins when you use my code OAA-20 at checkout. I'll also have this in the description below. So just for future reference, if you do decide to grab this for yourself. And you've got these different modes here, interesting. So you got all these different types of reverbs. You have your basic, room, reverb, your hall, your plate, your spring digital. And for the type of music I make, I'm really excited they have there's an 80s mode in here. Then you have warm, gated. So we could add some like gated reverb really easily as well. So this is just such a practical reverb. So if we wanted to put some like snares in here. Pretty cool. All right, so I pulled up a drum kit here using my free drum samples from my Synthwave drum sample pack. Well, it sounds a lot nicer. It's really cool. Good gated drums. That's really nice. Creates a nice little burst of reverb there, but I'm also intrigued by Chill Collins. I wonder if this also has some gated reverb, because gated reverb was first pioneered by the producers of Phil Collins. Yeah, there you go. There's your more typical like synthwave 80s gated reverb sound. That's pretty cool. If it's too much, you can pull back the mix. That sounds really nice. Our whole drum kit here. Is there anything like the whole drum kit? I'll tell you what, I'm really loving this so far. Like, Ujam never disappoints. 80s drums. There's also drum room. But let's just try 80s drums. If you kind of just want to put everything in a room. Pretty cool. Of course, using all these different instances is going to run you into system overloads. It's always best to put these on sends or buses. All right, let's try some more creative reverbs here on this lead. Well, that'd be cool for some effects. So you can hear, if I hit freeze, you can create some cool pad-like sounds. That's really cool, long reverb. Let me pull it back a tad. This would be really good on a aux track on a bus. Hey, look, there's a... Okay, wow, like, on mixes here, there's actually a synthwaver effect. So if you want to add a big synthwave style reverb, you can do it just like that.
In pixels and circuits, we'll find our way. Through data storms, we'll make a stay in the neon sea.
All right, so just to wrap this up, I just recorded some vocals, and they got this reverb on it using the Always Agreeable. I switched it from, though, to the 80s mode. I think it was basic before. And then what else did I do? Reduce the pre-delay and the ducking, I think. So it's a little bit more reverby for this type of song. So the other one was like really good for maybe pop. But this is a little more ballady, and threw in some drums.
Firewalls, they try to bridge the gap. Their hearts to besiege. Transmission lost, but hope held tight in this neon realm of endless night.
So UFX Reverb, brand new plugin by Ujam. This is really awesome. You can actually try this out for yourself for free for 30 days with no limitations. Just go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/UFX. And if you do decide to purchase this for yourself, you can get a 20% discount when you use my code OAA 20 at checkout. Now this doesn't stack if they're currently running a sale, but otherwise you can use this at any time to get 20% off. If you got value from this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to see another really cool effect, then check out the video playing on the screen right now for how you can make some really cool delay sounds. With that, have an awesome day and keep creating.